Well, I learned a lot about plastic surgery and looking for a plastic surgeon. Many of the things that I took for granted in the United States, you don't have in other countries, just like licensing. I had a friend who came down to Tijuana to get kind of a gastric bypass, and she just assumed it was going to be done in a hospital setting, and it was done in a mini mall. And so I realized, you can't take anything for granted. You really have to evaluate everything. And so I started looking for plastic surgeons that were board certified in Mexico, and I found Dr. Quiros, who was also board certified in America, which is apparently very rare. Also, the kind of facility you're going to be in, and what kind of emergency care is available if there's any problems, and also how long this surgeon has been doing these kinds of procedures and what other procedures they do. I mean, do they do a body lift once a month, or do they do 2 a day? So the frequency of my particular operation with that surgeon and how long they've been doing it is very important.
I would say when you want to have any type of body lift or tummy tuck or any surgery for that fact, you have to come into it expecting some type of pain. It's not going to be pain-free, but the pain that I had was very minimal. They ended up doing a spinal, which they said is pretty standard for the type of procedure that I had for a lower body lift, and I had very minimal to no pain. I would say just make sure that you keep up on your pain meds. Don't chase the pain, let the pain chase you, I guess. Or you chase the pain, don't let it chase you, however. But I had very minimal pain, very little discomfort, and then if I did have discomfort, they were on top of it to make sure that I'm getting whatever it is that I needed to be more comfortable: pillows, cold packs, heat packs, whatever it was that I needed to make sure that you're as comfortable as you possibly can be.
Well, I started online. I work online, so online is the first thing, pretty much do everything. I went to local plastic surgeons. I talked to 3 of them and tried to get a basic idea, and I found that lower body lift means many different things to many different surgeons. And I found that the prices were just really too high in my area. So I started looking across the United States to find the cheapest in the United States. I didn't have medical insurance, but for whatever reason I felt I'd have better results in the United States. And after I found the prices pretty much the same throughout the United States, I started looking outside the United States, and I started to look at Costa Rica and Mexico and Thailand and just about every place you can. And in doing so, I found a lot of forums, and in those forums I found thousands of people who have been through the same process as I have. They put pictures of themselves before and after, and they just share the entire experience. And through that, I was able to find the country I wanted to deal with, and eventually the doctor that I wanted to deal with. And that was a tremendous help to be able to actually speak through forums to people who had used these different doctors and what the experience was like from getting off the plane to getting back on the plane. And that's how I found Dr. Quiros and Cosmet.
I chose to go here and to get some cosmetic surgery because I lost a lot of weight. And how I chose my surgeon was my dad had actually gotten a tummy tuck after losing a bunch, probably 200 pounds, and got a tummy tuck by Dr. Castañeda, which is another surgeon here. And he had referred me over to Dr. Quiros because he said that he was a specialist that could better help me in my cosmetic surgery process. I chose to go here and to get some cosmetic surgery because I lost a lot of weight. And how I chose my surgeon was my dad had actually gotten a tummy tuck after losing a bunch, probably 200 pounds, and got a tummy tuck by Dr. Castañeda, which is another surgeon here. And he had referred me over to Dr. Quiros because he said that he was a specialist that could better help me in my cosmetic surgery process.